Coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. Pulling the flesh of the buttocks behind the sit bones. Resting the hands on the legs. And you can see if it feels better to you to have the palms down or have the palms up. You might notice no difference, but you might notice just a physical difference or maybe an energetic difference. See what works for you. So if you're feeling like you come grounding, it might feel better to have the palms down. And if you want to be feeling more open and receptive, it might feel better to turn the palms up. And I invite you to close your eyes. And if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, just lower your lids and gaze down and kind of settle your eyes softly on one spot. And then we can turn the attention inward. Start to feel the movement of the breath. For right now, not to do anything with the breath, just to feel it, however it is. Does that movement feel like it goes up and down, front to back, side to side, a combination of those things? Just see, explore, be curious. Does it feel like your breathing is more detectable on one side of the body versus the other? Nothing to do. You don't have to fix anything, just investigating what's already here. And then we can start deepening the breath, letting the belly be nice and soft, and inhaling into the belly, and then into the ribs, and then into the chest, all in one continuous in-breath. Exhaling out, chest, ribs, belly. So here with this deliberate three-part breath, you might feel the expansion that happens on the inhale, first in the belly, then in the ribs, then maybe a little lift in the heart. And then in the exhale, that relaxing. Maybe at the end of the exhale, you feel the belly drawing back in. And then we'll exaggerate that sense of expanding and contracting as we add movement. On the inhale, letting the arms open out and back as the chest comes forward and the eyes come up. And then on the exhale, round the back, wrap your arms around you. Notice which arm is on top. And then inhale and open wide again. Chest up, eyes up. Exhale, round and wrap your arms with the opposite arm on top. And then just continue like this, alternating, following the breath. The next time the arms wrap around you, hold in that position. Then walk the hands toward each other. And imagine that you're breathing into your hands. And then lift your spine tall. Bring the backs of the hands toward each other, keeping the elbows intertwined. And then if you're able to, wrap your hands around each other. And then inhale and lift the elbows up. Exhale, relax. Maybe keeping the eyes closed, and when you inhale and lift, feeling the expansion of the breath in the back ribs, wrapping around the shoulders even, perhaps. And just continuing with your own pace. Finishing the inhale. So using the space that you're creating as you stretch and lift the elbows to breathe in fully. And then one more here. And then notice which arm is on top. Inhale and open the arms wide. Exhale, wrap the arms with the opposite arm on top, rounding the back, dropping the head, walking the hands toward each other, coming into this nice hug. And as you breathe, imagine that you're breathing in a sense of care, loving kindness, compassion, like you're really giving yourself a hug. Whatever feels difficult or challenging in your body or in your mind or in your life. Maybe you're lucky enough not to have any challenges, but If you do, you just breathe and send care to yourself, to those difficult parts. And then we can lift the spine straight and bring the backs of the hands toward each other, and maybe even wrap the hands around. And inhale deep and lift the elbows up. And exhale and release them down. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, relaxing. Just continuing like that, following the rhythm of your breath. And then on your next inhale, open the arms out again. Clasp the hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back and in. And inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, drop the chin. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Continue like that. And then hold the chin to the chest. Take some deep breaths, feeling your heart expanding and relaxing. On your next inhale, release the arms, lift them up. Exhale, fold forward, resting the hands down, resting the head. If the elbows come to the ground, you might take them wider. Feeling the body expanding as you inhale and letting it go as you exhale. Draw the belly toward the spine so that you're emptying out the breath. And as you do that, you might see if you're holding your body up in any way, and just try to surrender and release. Keep feeling your breath. And then walk the hands in. Roll yourself up. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Release the hands. Note the cross of your legs just to see which one is in front of the other. And then release the legs. Shake them out. If you want, you can rub the knees. Maybe move the toes. And then cross the legs with the opposite leg in front. Maybe readjust the sit bones, really grounding down into the earth and lifting the spine up tall. Feeling the uprightness, but also a sense of ease in the body. Feeling the breath expanding and contracting. Inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale the left hand down. Slide it away from you as far as it'll go without the right sit bone lifting away from the floor. Then bend that left elbow. Turn your gaze up and to the right. Reach your right arm to the left and push into your left hand, sinking down even more into the right buttock. Feel the expanding breath, noticing where you feel that the most when the body is in this position. Some parts may be more open and available to breath, others less so. Just see how the breath moves inside this shape. And let the exhale bring a sense of ease, perhaps allowing you to sink a little deeper to the left. And then straighten that left elbow if you had it bent. Turn to face your left leg and fold over your left leg, bringing the arm diagonally across to the left. And then press again into the left hand to make sure that your right sit bone is touching down, perhaps even pressing back. And then you might inch the fingers of your right hand out a little further, stretching longer on that diagonal. Connecting with where the breath is and how it feels, and trying to breathe deeply, slowly. On your next inhale, roll yourself up, reach the arms up. And then exhale, bring the right hand down. Slide it as far away as it'll go without lifting the left buttock. And then let the elbow dip down. Roll your head up and to the left and reach your left hand out to the right. Press into the right hand and push down into your left sit bone. Breathe up into those left ribs. Explore the full breath. On your next inhale, straighten that right arm. Turn to face your right leg. And exhale, folding over, sending that left arm diagonally across to the right. And then push into the right hand, sinking back into the left buttock. And then maybe reaching out longer through the left hand. Breathing deeply into that left side or wherever you might feel the breath. On your next inhale, roll up, reach the arms up, and exhale the hands together in front of the heart center. Relax the hands down, and then roll over your feet onto hands and knees. Line the hands up under the shoulders and the knees up under the hips. Spread your weight evenly throughout the two arms and the two legs. And then we'll send that left knee out to the side and make big circles around in the air. And then the other way. And then hold the knee out and see if you can lift it to the height of the hip. If you want to work harder, straighten your leg and try to hold it parallel to the ground. And then breathe steady and deep. And then send the leg back. Look up. And then bring the knee into the forehead, forehead to the knee, round the back, squeeze all the air out. Inhale back and look up. Exhale round. See if you can feel how on the inhale, the breath can really open up into the front body. And how this position that we take on the exhale helps to squeeze all the air out. The next time the knee comes in, hold it there. And then if you want to work harder, curl the right toes under and lift the right knee without lifting the hips. If your right knee is off the ground, push back into your right heel, really straightening that leg. Good. And now push forward into the hands. Lift the right knee if it was on the ground. Press back and send that left leg all the way up. But keep the hips level. Drop the head down. Lift the left heel. Press down with the right heel. Press forward into the hands. Now bend the left knee. Roll the belly to face left. Roll your head so that you're looking under your left arm. Flexing that left foot, press the foot back and then press the hips forward. Now we're going to let that right foot spin and we're going to release that left foot down to the ground behind us, lifting the left arm off the ground, taking an upward facing table with 3 legs. Turn your gaze to face the floor again. Return your hand. Bring your foot back over. Come into downward dog. Pushing forward with the hands. Back through the thighs. Down through the heels. Shoulders down the back. Breathing in, breathing out. Maintaining forward pressure through the fingers, lengthening the spine. And then bring the knees down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Lift the right knee out to the side and circle it around in the air. And reverse. And then hold the knee out to the side. See if you can get it to the height of your hip so that the thigh is parallel to the ground. Or if you want more of a challenge, straighten your leg. Keep breathing slowly, mindfully. On an inhale, send that leg back, look up. Breathe into the chest. Exhale, round the back. Try to touch the knee to the forehead. Inhaling, front body long. Exhaling, curling in. The next time the knee comes in, hold it in and either stay here or, if you like, curl the left toes under, lift the left knee off the ground, but keep the hips low. If the knee is lifted, push back through that left heel. And then push forward into the hands, send that right leg up without lifting the hip higher than the other hip, keeping your hips level. Try to lift your right heel and press down with your left heel, pressing forward through your hands so your right leg comes back longer and maybe your left heel comes down more. Good. And then bend the knee, roll the belly to the right, look under your right arm, flex the right foot, push back with the right foot, and forward with the hips. Maintain a slow, long, smooth breath. And then letting that left foot swivel. Bring the right foot to the floor behind you, lifting the right arm up. Lift your hips, drop your head back. Turn your head to face down again. Return the hand to the floor. Bring the knees to the ground. Come into child's pose. Sitting on your heels. Relax your head down, and if your head does not touch the floor, support it with your hands or, if need be, fists. If your head does touch the floor, rest your arms on either side of you. Feeling that same expanding and contracting. Letting yourself relax with each exhale. And then send the arms out in front of you. Lift your hips off your heels. Curl the toes under And lift the knees, coming into a plank position. Okay. Now we're gonna move up and down, but we're not gonna change anything in the arms. It's all gonna happen in the shoulders, kind of like a like um like a lizard. So we're just gonna drop down. I haven't bent my elbows, and then I'm gonna lift back up. So it's just happening at the shoulder. And this can be done with the knees on the ground too. You don't have to be in a full plank. You can be in a modified plank. Good. Let's rest the knees down for a moment. Let's stretch the left wrist, flipping the hand under. And then the right wrist, flipping the hand under. And then we'll come back into a plank or a modified plank. We're going to inhale and lift the left arm up. Exhale, bring the hand to the right shoulder. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to the shoulder. And do that a few more times. So feel free to come onto your fist instead of your hand, if that would feel better to you. Last one on this side. Then return that left hand down and lift the right arm. And again, you can modify this coming onto the knees. Just make it really gentle. Last one. Return both hands to the ground and walk the feet up to the hands. Bend the knees, rest your ribs on your thighs and look up. Exhale, straighten your legs and release over. Inhale, bend and look up. Exhale, straighten and fold. A few more times. The next time you bend your knees, stay like that. Lift the arms up, let the body lift, keeping the knees bent, taking the arms up, like you're sitting in an imaginary stool behind you. Pull the shoulders down, drop the tailbone down, lengthening your spine. And then you can really start to move your knees forward while pressing your heels down and getting that deeper stretch in the ankle and in the calves. And then bring the hands together at the heart. Take a breath in And then exhale, turn to the left, hooking the elbow over the thigh. The left elbow faces up. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, press the left hand down into the right hand, rolling the ribs up, trying to meet your hands to your heart center. Every breath counts. Don't shortchange it. Release, coming back to center. Knees still bent. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking the elbow over. Right elbow faces up. Deep breath in as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, press the right hand down, trying to move the hands toward the heart and the heart toward the hands. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release your hands, straighten your legs, drop your head. Push down into your feet, pull up through your thighs, breathe long through your body. Exhale, lift the belly toward the spine, release the body toward the legs. Relax the head. Long, smooth breath in and out. And then let the knees go soft again. Tuck the chin to the chest. Roll yourself up. Reaching the arms up with an inhale. Bring the hands together at the heart as you exhale. Feeling the breath expanding and contracting. Maybe you feel the movement of the chest behind your hands. Then release the hands down. Feel the feet on the ground. Lift the head nice and tall. Sink weight into the left foot. Maintain a connection to your breath, but open your eyes. Let your eyes be soft, like your lids are heavy and sleepy, gazing at one spot in front of you. Sinking down into that left leg strongly. Lift the right foot and bring it to the inside of the left thigh. Bring the right hand to the right inner thigh and press the leg open. Turn the left palm to face forward and rotate the shoulders back. you want to make it more challenging, lift the left arm up. And then if you want to make it even more challenging, move your gaze to the left and tilt your body to the right. You can push that right foot into that left thigh for stability. If the arm is lifted, release it down. If your eyes were left, bring them front and release the right leg. Closing the eyes and just feeling the difference between the feet and legs. Feeling the breath if you've gone away from it. And shifting weight into that right foot. Gently open the eyes, but stay connected to the rise and fall or expansion and contraction of your breath. Gazing at one spot in front of you. Lift your left foot to your inner right thigh. So I'm showing it at the top of my thigh, but if you're not able to bring it there, you can bring it to the lower leg or anywhere that works for you. Bring the left hand to the inner left thigh and press it open. Turn the right palm to face forward and extend through the heart, or take that right arm up. Or if you want to challenge yourself more, take your gaze to the right and bend your body to the left and reach out through your right hand. If you're tilted, lift straight. If your arm is lifted, lower your hand. If you're gazing right, return to center and release the leg down. Good. And just shake the body out. You might want to exhale out of the mouth. Great. And then step the legs wide. Take the arms up, inhale. Exhale and fold forward. Walk the hands back so that the fingertips are level with the toes. And then press forward. Your hands may not come to the ground, and if that's so, you can bring your hands onto your legs and kind of pull that way. If your hands are on the ground, keep your elbows in and just press forward. Head is down, thighs lift, belly lifts. Good. And then bring the heels in, bring the toes in, bring the heels in again. Bend the knees, lowering all the way down to the ground. Feet on the floor, arms either forward on the chest or up in that order of difficulty. Slowly lower yourself down to the ground. Once your head comes down, your arms can rest down. And then lift your hips just to tuck them under and come right back down. And release your legs and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes. And we'll let the arms rest out away from the body with the palms facing up. And if you can, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it fall out of the mouth, sinking the body into the earth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, letting the jaw release open, the lips slightly part. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind, letting go of thoughts and images. Bringing your full focus and attention to the feel of your breath just as it is. So you can let go of any effort to breathe deeply, or really to breathe at all. It doesn't require any effort. Body breathes on its own. Just allow that natural in and out breath to happen. Just rest your attention in wherever you feel that and however that feels, without judgment, without controlling it. Just being with it. And if the mind wanders away, that's fine. As soon as you notice, just come back again, trying to stay with each breath from beginning to end. Letting the mind rest there, letting the body rest here on the ground, deeply relaxed. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rocking from side to side. Feeling the ground massaging your back. And then bring the soles of the feet together, the palms together, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Roll over onto one side. Rest your head on your underside arm. Rest your body on the ground. Resting here for a moment in the fullness and the emptiness of this moment. Slowly bring yourself up to sitting, letting your head come up last, coming into any comfortable seated position, sinking down into the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.